Okay, real talk. You signed up for a free trial, told yourself, I'll cancel before it charges me, and then completely forgot. Now your bank account is crying and you're getting charged for something you used once. Sound familiar? Yeah, you just got played. And the scary part? It was designed to happen exactly like that. Here's the thing about free trials. They are never actually free. Companies aren't running charities. They're running a trap. A very well-designed, psychologically engineered trap. Think about it. Netflix, Spotify, gym memberships, software tools, they all started with try it free. But they know something you don't. Most people won't cancel. Not because they're dumb, because they're human. Companies literally hire psychologists to design these sign-up flows. They call it friction removal, which basically means they make it stupidly easy to sign up and annoyingly hard to cancel. Signing up, one click. Canceling? Find the settings, scroll down, click Manage, Confirm, answer a survey, talk to a chatbot, then cry. They also hit you with something called the endowment effect. Once you start using something, your brain thinks you own it, and losing something you own feels 10 times worse than never having it. Let me show you their exact playbook, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Step 1. They ask for your credit card just to verify you're real. Yeah, right. Step 2. They send you a welcome email on day 1 when you're excited, but conveniently send the "your trial ends tomorrow" reminder at 11 p.m. on a Friday. Step 3. They make the cancel button invisible, or worse, they replace it with pause your account to confuse you. Step 4. If you do try to cancel, a sad cartoon pops up showing what you'll lose. This is called a confirm shaming technique, saying things like, "No thanks, I don't want to save money." They literally guilt trip you through a button. Let's talk actual numbers, because this is where it gets wild. The average person has 2 to 3 subscriptions they completely forgot about. Average forgotten subscription cost? About $40 a month. That's $180 a year. Over 10 years? $4,800. Gone. Not on vacations, not on investments, just silently drained. And companies count on this. In the US alone, forgotten subscriptions drain over $32 billion a year from consumers. Billion with a B. You're not alone in forgetting, but you are losing real money.
And here's the sneaky part. The people most likely to forget? Busy people. People with multiple accounts. People who use easy sign up with Google. Because when you don't put in your card manually, it doesn't feel like spending money. It's called pain-free payment. No physical action, no mental note taken. Your brain literally doesn't register it as spending. So the more convenient the sign-up, the more dangerous it is for your wallet. Okay, but here's where we win. Trick number 1. Use a virtual card with a spending limit just for trials. Apps like privacy.com or your bank's virtual card feature let you create a card that stops charging the moment a trial ends. The company literally cannot charge you. Trick number 2. Set a calendar alarm the day before your trial ends. Not the last day, the day before. Give yourself buffer time. Trick number 3. Use a subscription tracker app like Rocket Money or even just a Notes app. Write every subscription down, review it monthly. Treat it like a mini financial audit. Trick number 4. When you see a free trial, ask yourself, would I pay for this right now at full price? If the answer is no, walk away. Don't start the trap.
Okay, let's get into the brain stuff, because this is where it gets genuinely fascinating and slightly terrifying. There's a psychological concept called the sunk cost fallacy. The moment you spend any time setting up a profile, picking preferences, adding your shows, your brain registers that as investment. And humans hate abandoning investments. So even if the service isn't that great, your brain goes, "But I already set it all up," and keeps you subscribed. Then there's something called present bias. Your brain is terrible at imagining future pain. When you sign up, future you paying $15 a month feels fake, distant, not real. But the show you want to watch right now? Very real.
So your brain always picks now over later, every single time. And the biggest weapon they use? Habit formation. It takes about 21 days to form a habit. A free trial is usually 30 days. By the time your trial ends, you're already hooked. You've built a routine around the product. Canceling now doesn't just feel annoying, it feels like losing a part of your daily life.
But let me make this real for a second, because numbers on a screen don't hit the same as actual human stories. Meet Sarah. Sarah signed up for a meditation app during a really rough week, used it for 4 days, felt better, forgot about it. 14 months later, she's $167 poorer and genuinely more stressed than when she started, because now she's also broke. The app designed to reduce her anxiety gave her a new one. Or take Marcus. Marcus signed up for a cloud storage trial for one work project. Project finished, he moved on. The storage kept charging him $9.99 every single month for 2 years. He had 47 gigabytes of storage he never touched, $239 paid to store absolutely nothing. He was basically renting an empty digital warehouse. And here's the one that'll really get you. A 2023 survey found that the average person has at least one subscription they've been paying for over a year that they haven't used even once in the last 6 months. Not occasionally, not rarely, 0 times. You are statistically almost guaranteed to be paying for something right now that you have completely ghosted.
Okay, so let's say you actually cancel. You found the button, you survived the guilt trip screen, you did it. What happens next in your brain is actually fascinating, and companies know about this too. It's called post-cancellation anxiety. For about 48 hours after canceling, your brain will throw scenarios at you. What if I need it next week? What if there's something I didn't download? What if I regret this? This is your loss aversion bias having a final panic attack. Companies count on this window. Some literally send a "come back, we saved your data" email within 24 hours, specifically targeting this anxiety peak. And if you resubscribe during that window, their system flags you as a win-back customer, and they know you have a higher anxiety threshold, meaning next time they'll make canceling even harder for you specifically. You didn't just resubscribe, you gave them a psychological profile update that makes you easier to keep forever. The move? Wait 72 hours after canceling before even considering going back. The anxiety will pass. It always passes. And if after 72 hours you genuinely still need it, fine. But you'll find that 90% of the time, the panic was just Greg having one last tantrum.
Here's the actual truth about free trials. They are a masterclass in human psychology. They know your habits better than you do. They know you're busy, you're emotional, you're optimistic about future you's discipline, and they built an entire industry on that gap between who you think you are and who you actually are at 11 p.m. on a Sunday. But here's the flip side. Now you know too. Knowledge is the only cheat code that actually works in personal finance. Not budgeting apps, not willpower. Knowing how the game is played. Because once you see the trap, you can't unsee it.